Hi folks, Jay Graham's here, and it is my great pleasure to show you this 1949 Ford. This has got to be one of the nicest 49 Ford specimens you'll find anywhere. It's one of those cars, the more time you spend with it, the greater appreciation you have for it. A little back history. This car was restored in Nevada by a guy that just does shoebox Fords. I have pictures of the body off the frame on a rotisserie. They took it down to a bare shell, restored every square inch of this car, every wire, every clip, everything is redone. That was 15 years ago. I sold it to one of our better customers. He's a collector, and he's kept this car 15 years. And if you know Bob, that's not like him. He keeps a car, he gets bored with it, sells it in 6 months or a year. He usually has 5 or 6 cars, and they're just constantly going in and out of his collection. This was the keeper. He said this was his crown jewel. He's put 7,000 miles on the car in the time that he's owned it. That's about 450 miles a year. But the point is, it's as functional as it looks good. It's just as functional. He drove it here over an hour, and he said he almost did a U-turn and went home because it's a hard car to let go of. So we're going to take it for a little spin here. I'm going to tell you what I know about it, show you the car. Sheridan blue, awesome color on this car. Laser straight. It was a rust-free car. The pictures we have will show that. You know, the floors and the body is absolutely fantastic. And again, this is 15 years old. Every single piece of stainless and trim, the fuzzy window seals, all the rubber gaskets, all new, all Ford script glass. It all looks new, but it does have the Ford script on it. Again, every piece of trim, gaskets, again, everything is all redone. And it's full of accessories. You got reverse lights, you got bumper guards. How about a rear window wiper? It's got the skirts with the 3 ribs. It's the Deluxe trim on the wheels. It's the exact reproduction white wall tires, the right dimensions and everything. Has a spotlight, and it works. Has a metal visor, not a fiberglass, an actual real metal visor. Has mirrors on both sides. It has the windshield squirter right there in the middle of the windshield. It's got this really cool hood ornament. I think that's an accessory. I don't think they all came with that. It's got Ford fog lamps on the front bumper. And there's even more accessories inside. Now the car is fantastic condition. Every inch of it's beautiful. There are some little tiny nicks, and if we get the right color, those can be easily touched up because it's a solid color, not a metal flake. And in a minute, I'm going to open it all up. You can go to volocars.com, see all the specs, see pictures underneath, the restoration pictures that I was talking about. The interior is just as gorgeous, maybe even better, because you sit and look at that dash, it sparkles like it's brand new. All the chrome knobs, the bezels, the lenses, the gauges, pristine. The steering wheel is flawless. And it's, again, full of options, and they work. The radio, I'll turn on in a minute. The AM radio plays loud and clear. Even the clock works. You have to actually wind it up, but it works. And we'll open the hood. We'll show you the Flathead that just purrs like a kitten. It's got the matching tire for the spare, the right white wall, restored rim, has the jack, the mat, everything's detailed out real nicely. And go to the website and check out the pictures of the interior. That's all the right fabrics, the headliner, the visors, the seats. It's all been redone correctly. Interior light works. Under the hood here needs to be wiped down just one more time, but it's all redone to factory specs, has the right hoses and clamps, all the right wiring. I'm going to start it up in a second. This motor just purrs. Door jambs are done. The latches are restored. This also comes with a bunch of reproduction, like sales brochures, literature from that time, and it has a restored set of 1949 plates. The underside of this car is painted blue, just like the body. All the chassis and brake hoses and exhaust, everything's done just like the original factory specs. And it's a 3-speed with overdrive, and that works as well. Push button start. Steering wheel's beautiful. Just gorgeous car. The handles and cranks, the trim and plastic medallions, rubber mat in front, carpet in back, that's the way they came. Motor's smooth as can be. By touch, you can't even feel it. It's not shaking or vibrating whatsoever. The paint's smooth too. I'm wearing the microphone, so I'm going to walk around to the back of the car so you can hear that nice purr. Really nice, smooth running car. That's the radio. Outside it played crystal clear. We're in a metal building, so unfortunately not going to play music in here. Quality. That's what you've got here. Desirable because of all the options. With the cost of restoration these days, you couldn't even begin to do this car to this quality for what we're asking. So there you go. It's a gorgeous car. Go to volocars.com. Check out all the details and lots of pictures. I personally assure you this is a good car. It comes from a good customer. The next owner will be completely pleased and happy to own this car. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're putting cars on all the time. Just today we're hoping to put about 5 or 6 of them out there.